Democratic Congressman Denny Heck. He's a member of the House Intelligence Committee, which, of course, has been doing its own investigation into this. Congressman, I just want to get at what a point both the president and the White House made there. They say that these indictments indicate there was no collusion, no impact on the election. You've read the indictment. You've done your own investigation. Does it, in fact, make a conclusion on that?
Well, Jim, in fact, I've read the indictment in full. A, what the president asserts is not true. B, if he actually believed it 2 weeks ago, he would have levied the sanctions that Congress passed by a vote of 517 to 5. And C, the president's tweet utterances on the Russian investigation have long ago ceased to be relevant to anybody's serious consideration. The required reading I recommend to Americans over the weekend is to actually go to the Department of Justice website themselves and read this 37-page indictment. It is a page-turner. It reads like a spy novel, as your reporter suggests. The depth and complexity and sophistication of the effort on the part of the Russians to alter the impact of the 2016 election.
You've noted in that indictment, as you see there, it shows enormous savviness on the part of the Russians here. For instance, targeting swing states, Virginia, Colorado, Florida, with these efforts, in addition to the tradecraft that they had as well. Your committee's been doing its own investigation. Have you found similar evidence of these kind of activities?
Well, Jim, as you well know, we're fairly pledged not to reveal anything it is that we've learned within the confines of these interviews and this investigation until such time as we reach the very end of it. But look, I would like to make sure that everybody understands that on page 1 of this indictment is the following sentence, and I want to read from it briefly. From in and around 2014 to the president, defendants knowingly and intentionally conspired with each other, and here's the relevant language, and with persons known and unknown to the grand jury to defraud the United States, et cetera, et cetera. This indictment of these 13 individuals is not the end of it, just like the indictments of Mr. Manafort, Mr. Gates, Mr. Flynn, and Mr. Papadopoulos weren't the end of it at all. To be continued.
Members of your committee have said to me, Republican and Democrat, we heard the CIA director say the same thing last week, that Russia continues activities like this. Is your committee aware of activities like we're seeing in this indictment here, outreach, trips to the U.S., attempts to interfere again?
So there's some indication of that, as indicated in open sources. In fact, it was no less the National Security Advisor McMaster who pointed to our allies to the immediate south, Mexico, that the Russians are currently, as you and I speak, interfering in their pending national election. Look, until such time as the Russians are held accountable and they're made to pay a price for their interference, they're going to continue it. They have, they are, and they will.
Democratic Congressman Denny Heck, thanks very much for joining us.
You're welcome, sir.